Hey, meteorologist Brendan Mincheff in Sacramento. The month of October has been quite a bit below normal for almost all of it. We had a couple of days where we climbed into those upper 80s and did hit 90 degrees in Sacramento. That was the previous Tuesday, October 7th, hit 90. But then literally the next Tuesday, we only hit 56. That was the coldest day since February 12th. In Sacramento, and we've been on a gradual warming trend each of the days after that. For today, we're going to go back into those mid-70s, so I'm expecting the warmest day of the work week. This afternoon, 60 in South Lake Tahoe, 65 in Truckee, 68 in Forest Hill, 72 in Auburn. So the lower you go, you're looking at 70s. The higher you go, you're looking at low 60s. A similar story across the southern Sierra. You see Sequoia and Kings Canyon in the mid-60s. Same story in Pinehurst. And then you look out towards Yosemite and Mariposa, looking at those mid-60s to mid-70s in places like Fresno and Merced as well. In the lower valley, 76 in Hanford, 77 in Bakersfield, 83 San Luis Obispo, 75 in Morro Bay, 76 in Big Sur, 68 out in Monterey and Carmel, 75 in Salinas, 72 in Santa Cruz. We'll have some cloud coverage out along the coast, some of that marine stratus, but not necessarily a lot of it, especially compared to days past. 76 in Tracy this afternoon, 77 in Livermore, 69 in Pacifica, 72 in San Francisco, 73 in Berkeley, and 73 in Oakland as well. Across the far northern part of the state, looking at 79 in Red Bluff, 80 in Redding, 70 in Mount Shasta, 64 in Fort Bragg, 61 in Eureka. Lassen National Park, about 67 degrees this afternoon. And across the capital region, 74 Sacramento, 76 in Lodi, 76 in Manteca, 76 in Modesto, 76 in Stockton as well. So mid-70s across the valley. Temperatures today about 5 degrees or so cooler than normal, but as we get into the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and even Tuesday, we're going to be right where we should be for the time of year. Average high is about 77 or 78 degrees through the weekend, and that's what the forecast high is as well. Sunday in Sacramento, we've got the Ironman California Triathlon, 78 degrees, the forecast high. It'll be a little chilly in the morning in those low 50s, but this is very normal for the time of year to be about there in the mornings and to be about there in the afternoon. So a very seasonal Ironman forecast compared to years past where we've had rain on Ironman Day. This really could not be any better. Again, that average high 78. And that's what the forecast high is as well. We're going to stay in a pretty zonal pattern across Northern California as we head through the weekend and through next week. And that means seasonal temperatures. High pressure is not dominating the pattern. Low pressure is not dominating the pattern. As we look out about 10, 11 days at the very extended part of the forecast, we are seeing some model consensus here where we might see some more rain and more snow. But remember, this is quite a ways out. This is October 26th. So not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday. Just something to keep in the back of your mind. Don't change any plans just yet, but there are model indicators that we may be looking at another storm on the way in before the month is over. This 8 to 14 day climate outlook for California, that would be October 24th through 30th, has very near average in terms of temperature for the Golden State, but we're also looking at likely wetter as well, and that would be, again, that next storm system expected to come in. Over the next 5 days across the foothills, looking at those middle 70s, mostly sunny to sunny skies. Across the high country, upper 50s to mid 60s for the most part. Across, again, the high Sierra. So very seasonal temperatures all around. Maybe a little chillier through the weekend for the high country. But here in the valley, very seasonal in those mid to upper 70s.